Good morning, campers. Welcome to the northwestern corner of Arizona. We are in the Lake Mead National Recreation Area. I don't know. We're coming up on the Hoover Dam. It's somewhere around here. That's the Colorado River way off to our left. I don't think you guys can actually see any of the water. I can. But if you're thinking about geography, and I wish to remind you again that the Colorado River happens to be the river that flows through a particularly famous landmark in the southwestern United States, a little thing called the Grand Canyon. So we have effectively entirely circled the Grand Canyon this week. We came down US 89 out of Utah through Page, Arizona, and down to Phoenix. Now we're going up US 93 towards Las Vegas. So we've just done a giant circle around the Grand Canyon, and now we're going to cross the Colorado River again. This is like the third time this week, because I came up 191 through Moab and crossed the Colorado River there earlier this week going up to Salt Lake City. This is our third trip across the Colorado River just this week. Well, in the last 7 days, let's say that. On this 70-hour clock of mine, this is our third crossing of the Colorado River. I do love it. It's a very beautiful scenic place. Someday I will get to see the Grand Canyon. I understand there are helicopter tours from Las Vegas that are rather affordable, and that seems like my kind of see the Grand Canyon experience is from the safety of an aircraft and me not having to drive anywhere near it or stand on any edges. I am a strange person. I have a fear, not of heights, I have a fear of steep ledges and bad railings. Like, I can be in an airplane all day long, I can ride helicopters all day long, I can stand well away from the lip of a canyon and look down into it all day long, but I cannot get anywhere near the rickety railing, or even generally just any railing, over a long drop. Like, even like 20, 30 feet starts messing with me. It's like this fear of, and I don't like ladders either, actually, because I don't feel like ladders are entirely stable. I can climb like a ladder that's like really securely fastened to stuff, yeah, but not like a movable step ladder. I can't do that. So I am an unusual person, but I feel like I could handle helicopter tours of the Grand Canyon. I think that's probably the best way for me to see it, because I understand how aircraft work and I love physics and stuff, so I trust aircraft more than I trust my own 2 damn feet to not fall me down, to not, drop myself into a canyon, Rough road, no turnaround, right lane only. I really do hope we get to the Hoover Dam before I run out of recording space, because I've only got enough time for 20 more minutes of recording. Hoover Dam, 10 miles. Yeah, we'll be fine. So I just turned up my cruise control a couple mile an hour just to make that happen a little bit sooner. We're heading to Las Vegas. We're on a nice chill load, so I'm actually going to take a little bit of downtime in Vegas. Not so much of a reset as just like an afternoon off to just like get some energy back, see some friends, that sort of thing, and then we'll be running on recaps after that, which will be fine, because we don't have enough time on this load, because I had to stop and get a minor repair done, so we don't have enough time on this load for a full reset. We probably could have made it work, but not after I had to do some driving today. So last night I wasn't able to get as far as I wanted, so I had to stop and sleep. And then because of that, I had to do my repairs today instead of last night. So I do not have the option of doing a reset. I probably could have squeezed one in if I had just picked up the load last night and gone straight to Vegas. That would have been fine. But as it is, tomorrow afternoon I got to do like 300 or 400 miles, and then on Monday I have to do another 500-ish, and that's no problem at all. and that will put me at our receiver. This is actually kind of an amusing thing. We're not following my GPS directions right now. We are following a route that I just happen to know is a little more direct, thanks to American Truck Simulator of all things. Because American Truck Simulator has that weird L-shaped map right now, where it's got, you know, Washington, Oregon, Nevada, Arizona. I happen to know that there's a more direct route from Phoenix to Portland that goes through Nevada, rather than going west into California and then going up the up I-5. So we're doing the more direct route through Nevada instead. I do have, my GPS has adopted the new route already. I think it has. I don't know for sure if it does the whole thing. Because what we're going to do is we're going to go up to, from Las Vegas, we're going to take the 215 around to US 95. US 95, we will take that north to Tonopah. Tonopah, we will get on US Highway 6 going east a very short distance, and then we will take a state highway that connects US Highway 6 up to US Highway 50 in Austin, Nevada. In Austin, Nevada, we will cross that city on US Highway 50, super twisty bit of road that I've done before, the loneliest road in America, part of that, but it's a really nice twisty little bit of driving in the mountains. It's kind of fun. It'd be nice to do it during the day for once. I think I might actually hit it after nightfall tomorrow. I don't know, but there's like no traffic up there, so it's fine. Hit a nice twisty bit of road, go through the town of Austin, Nevada, and then hop another state highway up to Interstate 80 in Battle Mountain, and then Battle Mountain will connect us over to Winnemucca on I-80. From I-80 we will take US Highway 95, which is the same highway we are currently, or the same highway that we'll be taking tomorrow. We will meet back up with that highway in Winnemucca and take that into southeastern Oregon. And at Burns Junction, we will hop on an Oregon state highway that will cut west toward Burns, Oregon, and get us up to US Highway 20. US Highway 20 will take us to US Highway 97, and US Highway 97 will take us to, I think, US Highway 26, and then we'll be on Mount Hood. We will end Monday night on Mount Hood, hanging out on a volcano. Perfectly staged to do my morning delivery on Tuesday when all the distribution centers open back up after the holiday. So we've got our holiday weekend. It's not exactly a weekend off, but it's going to be some cool terrain and some cool places, and you know, a volcano. But first, a dam. This week of videos is going to be, let's see, what was the first video this week? It was Gats, Dam, Volcano. That's a pretty good week, I think, as far as videos go. Maybe I'll try and record something maybe tomorrow at, when we get to the super twisty road by Austin, Nevada. That looks like truck parking there. How do we get to that? Oh, closed. It's probably like RV parking or something, because that sign definitely said no trucks, and it also said closed. Yeah. So we should be dropping onto the Hoover Dam here in a couple more turns. Yeah, we got a gentle right turn, then a left turn, and a drop straight down to the dam. So we'll have the speed limit will be dropping before we get there as well. So you've watched this entire video just for us to get here. If it cuts off now, I will be very sad. I will be very sad indeed. I'm just glad the sun is not at an angle to like mess with all of the bugs on the windshield, which I cleaned them off this morning. And again, in the time since I cleaned it off, we have been driving and more bugs have hit the windshield. Even in this scorching hot desert, there are still bugs, which is baffling. How do mosquitoes survive 110 degrees without just like bursting into flame? I do not know. There's the bridge. an alert message. What's the alert? Strong crosswinds possible, high profile, use left lane, next 3 miles. High profile vehicles use left lane 1 mile ahead. That would be me, but I've got a bunch of people passing me now after we pass that sign. So I will turn my left turn signal on. We'll move our butts into the middle lane. Hoover Dam Visitor Center, 3 miles. Exit 2. So you might be wondering why we're still on the Arizona side of the river. Why is that exit 2? Aren't interstates supposed to be numbered with exits north to south? It's like, this is not yet an interstate. This is US Highway 93. US highways have their mile markers numbered opposite to interstates. They did that on purpose, actually. Or is the speed limit still 55 on the bridge? I think it might be. I can't quite read that sign yet. Yeah, it is. So this will become Interstate 11 on the far side of the bridge over the dam. This is not the bridge over the dam. This is just a little bridge leading up to it, but which also has pretty gnarly crosswinds. High profile vehicles, left lane, next mile. Strong crosswind possible. Cut through the rocks, go over the dam. You won't be able to see it because the dam, this bridge is actually very well engineered to prevent sightseeing. Specifically to keep people focused on the road and not looking at the scenery, which I find amusing and a little frustrating, but fine. It's fine. It's a marvel of engineering. You can't see a lick of it unless you come here and do a tour. Tours are fine. No stopping on bridge. Mike O'Callahan, Pat Tillman Memorial Bridge. All right, here we go. Nice high barriers on either side. That's the Hoover Dam down below us. You can't see it. I can't see it. No one can see it. 55 mile an hour. Lovely bridge. Really lovely bridge. This bridge was actually built in response to September 11th. Hello, touristy people. I'm too nice to honk my horn because you all are on a bridge, and I know that would really bother me. All right, cool. We're gonna cross the bridge. Time for me to get back in the right lane because the people behind me decided not to overtake. US 95, 11 minutes. All right, so this is actually a little bit different. After September 11th, 2001, trucks were no longer allowed to go across the top of the dam because US Highway 93 literally drove across the top of the Hoover Dam prior to 9/11, and then trucks were prohibited from doing that because people realized, oh, you could load a truck with explosives and that would actually do a lot of damage to the dam and by extension the power for an entire chunk of this part of the country. So they banned trucks from that route until that bridge could be finished, the bypass for the Hoover Dam. And it is finished, and now trucks are allowed to drive on this road again. And now we are on Interstate 11. The exciting part of Interstate 11 is that in a moment we will be on an entirely new road that I've never driven before. Interstate 11 is America's youngest new interstate. It is just finished last year, I believe. Late last year, I think they wrapped it up. This part of it. This is only the beginning of Interstate 11. They have not yet begun to interstate. They just finished this up, and it used to be US 93 would go up this hill into Boulder City. You take a hard right turn in downtown Boulder, roll past a bunch of Boulder City is basically a suburb of Vegas, but it's stuck in the 1970s, which is rather amusing and makes it kind of kitschy and neat to see. But it's not a place that you really want a whole bunch of trucks driving through because there's a lot of pedestrians. So they've got this lovely bypass now, which we are on at the moment. There's a big lodge and hotel thing right there on the right. The road literally used to drive right past that. That is the old road off to our right. And now we are climbing into the mountains to go around it. To go around the city of Boulder, the Boulder City. Boulder City. Am I supposed to be in that right lane? I think I am, actually. Yeah, let's just move right. 3 lanes, that's impressive. They're really optimistic about the growth that this thing's going to go through. But yeah, Interstate 11 is the newest interstate in the country. Just wrapped it up. The construction on this late last year. It goes around Boulder City. Eventually, Interstate 11 will connect. I need to get back in the middle lane. Eventually, Interstate 11 will connect Phoenix, Arizona, and Reno, Nevada. Most likely, they actually haven't decided where it's going past Las Vegas. The first goal for the interstate is to connect Phoenix and Las Vegas. That is the only goal they are working toward right now. So they're kind of building it from Las Vegas down, though there's a couple parts under construction in Arizona now as well. Specifically on the part that is currently US 93 between Wickiup and Kingman on US 93. They're building up the interstate parts there, expanding it to 4 lanes, 2 lanes each direction, divided highway, making it nice and freeway-ish, eliminating all the little 2-lane bits that are still left over on that particular track. That spoiler's not supposed to be sticking up like that. But yeah, so the Interstate 11 is being built. It is happening, and this is the first chunk of it to actually open, is what we're on right here. This is steep. This is really steep. I've got like nothing in the cargo box, and we are struggling up this hill. We've only got 10,000 pounds of cargo. And we are just struggling to get up here. What on earth is that? Oh, it's some kind of viewpoint. Neat. It kind of looks like it's very, the design of it feels very Hoover Damish. Hoover Damish. That sounds like some kind of strange word. Neat little overpass. I assume this is like a wildlife crossing for, I guess, goats, judging from the artwork. Yeah, it's a wildlife crossing. There's no road up there. Fascinating. Alright. Little red car is going to dart past me and get stuck behind the auto hauler. Now I'm going to move over. Little red car got out of this lane finally. Hazard lights off. We are at the top. Ooh, that'll be fun loaded. That'll be a real fun loaded. Alright, I'm running out of recording space on my phone. I have done too much video lately, apparently, or I'm just not deleting my old videos fast enough, I guess. Thank you guys so much for watching and for joining me as we sauntered down Interstate 11. Fun fact, this interstate, as young as it is, has already claimed one of my drive tires. On my last truck, I had brand new drive tires, and I was on the first chunk of Interstate 11 to open between Boulder City and Henderson, Nevada, and I got a bolt in one of my drive tires, and they killed the tire. So this interstate, as young as it is, has already claimed a tire of mine. So I think that means we've got good karma on this road. If you believe in such things, I think we are prepared. And we are equipped with such good karma for Interstate 11 for the foreseeable future. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name's Ellie O'Dare. Come say hi on the internet at Ellie O'Dare on Twitter. And you can also find me on Steam, Xbox Live, Nintendo Switch, etc. But Twitter's the best place to get a hold of me. I check that literally every time I park the truck somewhere. I'm checking Twitter before I do much of anything else. So thank you guys for watching. And have a great day. Bye!